Get ready for cargo shots from the Strat Times, presented by HACTL. Here's a weekly roundup of the latest air freight and logistics news.
What milestones have Emirates Sky Cargo and Qatar Airways Cargo recently achieved? How are Indian airports performing in terms of cargo handling? And who is the new Boeing 777-8F customer? Stay tuned with us as we discuss the top interesting stories of this week from the world of air cargo. I am Nikita Sebastian and you are watching Cargo Shots presented by HACTL. Emirates Sky Cargo reported a solid growth in FY 2024-2025, with cargo volumes increasing by 7% to 2.3 million tons. The delivery of two new Boeing 777 freighters alongside two wet-leased 747 freighters in the FY 2024-2025 significantly boosted the airline's cargo capacity. The airline also recently took delivery of two more Boeing 777 freighters in April and May this year, expanding its fleet to meet growing demand. These latest Boeing 777 freighter deliveries are part of an order for 13 B 777 freighters, with 11 more set to be delivered in 2025 and 2026. Emirates Sky Cargo has confirmed that its current cargo fleet includes 11 B 777Fs and 6 wet-leased B 747Fs. The division achieved $4.4 billion in revenue, contributing 13% to Emirates' total revenue. With the addition of Copenhagen to its network and a new MOU with Astral Aviation to expand its African reach, Emirates continues to strengthen its global presence. Dnata's revenue rose 10% to $5.8 billion, handling 3.1 million tons of cargo. Major investments included a new warehouse in Dubai South and facilities in Zurich and Australia. The Emirates Group posted a 10% rise in net profit to $5.6 billion and invested $3.8 billion in fleet, facilities, and tech. Emirates also announced a new daily service to Hangzhou from July 30, boosting trade links between China and the UAE. China Airlines has placed a firm order for 14 Boeing 777X aircraft comprising 4 777-8 freighters and 10 777-9 passenger jets, with options for 9 more. Announced by Boeing, the order booked in March 2025 makes the airline the first in Taiwan to adopt the 777X. The 777-8F will support China Airlines cargo leadership, offering 747 freighter-sized capacity with improved fuel efficiency. The passenger jets will serve long-haul routes to North America and Europe. Boeing highlighted the 60-year partnership with China Airlines, while the airline reaffirmed its commitment to sustainable growth through modernization of its cargo and passenger fleet. Qatar Airways Cargo has become the launch customer for Mammoth Freighters 777-200 LRMF, finalizing a deal with Jetran for 5 converted aircraft. The first test flight of the prototype was successfully completed on May 1, following extensive modification work at Aspire MRO in Fort Worth, Texas. With 28 Boeing 777F aircraft in service, Qatar Airways Cargo is also the second biggest operator of the type, following FedEx. In March, Brian McCarthy, VP of Marketing and Sales at Mammoth Freighters, told the Strat Times that the company is seeking FAA certification under one project number. The 200LR will serve as the Master Supplemental Type Certificate, with the 300ER STC issued as an amendment. Alongside this fleet expansion, Qatar Airways Cargo has launched a powerful new brand campaign, Leading Global Trade, reflecting its broader role in global commerce. The campaign focuses on the human and economic impact of air cargo, positioning the airline not just as a carrier but as a vital logistics partner. With new product verticals such as aerospace and tech lift, along with a focus on digital innovation and sustainability, the airline is expanding its capabilities in modern air freight. Tashkent-based cargo airline MyFreighter has added its 8th aircraft, a Boeing 767-300 freighter, to its fleet. Converted by Cargo Aircraft Management, a unit of ATSG, the 31.6-year-old aircraft was previously operated by Condor. The airline now operates 7 B767Fs and 1 B757F. It recently launched a weekly Delhi-Tashkent B757F service and joined IATA's MITA network, enabling interline cargo partnerships with 300-plus carriers. MyFreighter's network spans Asia and Europe, including cities like Hong Kong, Budapest, and Incheon. It also runs passenger services under Centrum Air. Challenge Group has added Bengaluru to its India network with a new weekly freighter service using a 50-ton capacity Boeing 767-300 BDSF. The Tel Aviv-Bengaluru-Tel Aviv route is aimed at supporting India's high-tech and pharma sectors. The carrier already operates 3 weekly flights to Mumbai and 2 to Delhi. Its fleet includes 6 Boeing 747Fs and 4 Boeing 767Fs. Beyond India, it connects Tel Aviv with Liège, JFK, Atlanta, Houston, Zingzhou, Dubai, and Nairobi. Earlier this year, it registered Europe's first B777-300 ERSF, also called Big Twin, under the 9H Air Operator Certificate. Challenge Group has also joined FIATA as an affiliate member, reinforcing its role in the global logistics ecosystem. Indian airports handled 3.7 million tons of cargo in FY 2025, up 10% from 3.36 million tons the previous year, according to Airport Authority of India data. International volumes rose 14% to 2.32 million tons, while domestic cargo grew 6% to 1.39 million tons. Bengaluru led growth in international cargo with a 21% rise to around 321,000 tons, followed by Hyderabad. Delhi and Mumbai reported international cargo growth of 13 and 11% respectively. In domestic freight, Delhi topped with around 380,000 tons, followed by Bengaluru and Mumbai. Smaller airports like Coimbatore and Kannur also reported gains, while Jamnagar saw a steep 76% drop in domestic freight. Goa was the only major international airport to report a sharp decline in international cargo, down 62%. Goa MOPA, however, handled 2,848 tons in FY 2025. Thank you for joining us on this week's Cargo Shots. Stay updated by hitting the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and visiting www.stattimes.com for daily news updates. We will be back next week with a new episode of Cargo Shots featuring more interesting stories.
You've been watching Cargo Shots from the Stat Times, presented by HACTL. See you next week with more updates from the air cargo and logistics industry.